What's up, guys? Today what we're going to be doing is ratio and proportions, starting a new series on my channel. By the end of this video, you should be able to split a number between two ratios, also known as sharing the ratio, and how to understand how to answer questions based on that. So let's take a look at a ratio. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong type of ratio. I have £200 and I want to split it between my friends in the ratio 3:2. How much does each person get? Well, the first thing we need to do is realize how many shares there are in total. Okay? So for this one, we've got the total number of shares is equal to 3 plus 2, which is just 5 shares, okay? Now what we need to do is realize what one share represents. So one share is equal to, because remember, 5 shares is equal to £200. So one share is just going to be 200 divided by 5, which is going to equal 40. Yeah? So therefore, when we convert the ratios, all we need to do is times 3 and 2 by 40. So 3:2 times 40 is equal to, what's 40 times 3? 40 times 3 is 120. And what's 2 times 40? 2 times 40 is 80. And so that is how much each person gets. And the same works if we want to do it for word problems. So for this one, Janine wants a necklace which is 25 beads long. For every 4 black beads, she uses 1 blue bead. So how many beads of each colour does she need? Well, we can say that the black to blue is in the ratio 4:1. Yeah? That's all that means. For every 4 blacks, I have 1 blue. That's pretty much what the ratio is saying. So how many shares is that in total? Well, the total shares is equal to 4 plus 1, which is just equal to 5. Okay? Now, this is equal to 25 beads. So, one share is equal to 25 over 5, which is 5 beads. And so now all we need to do is multiply the ratio by 5. So 4:1 times 5 is equal to, what's 4 times 5? 4 times 5 is 20. What's 1 times 5? 1 times 5 is 5. And that's how many beads of each colour she uses. So that represents the black, and this represents the blue. Okay? And the same thing works if we have 3 ratios. So Arthur is organising his collection of DVDs. Wow, this is an old question. Do any of you even know what a DVD is? He has 56 altogether. The ratio of comedy to action to horror is 6:1. So how many types of DVDs does he have? Okay. So again, how many shares is that? 6 plus 7 plus 1 is equal to 14. 14 shares, okay? Now what are we going to do? Well, we need to know what 1 share is equal to? So 1 share is equal to, how many DVDs does this represent? 56 DVDs. Okay, so 1 share is just going to be 56 over 14. That's just going to be 4. So 1 share represents 4 DVDs. Okay. So all we're going to do is we're going to multiply 6, 7, and 1 by 4. Which is, what's 6 times 7? 6 times 4 is equal to 24. 7 times 4 is equal to 28. And finally, 1 times 4 is equal to 4. And so that should be your final answer. One thing to notice is that when we do 24 plus 28 plus 4, it should still equal 56. That's how you know you got the right answer. What about this one? So for this one, Josie makes fruit punch by mixing fruit juice and lemonade in the ratio 2:5. She needs to make 56 litres of punch for a party. So how much of each ingredient does she need? So first and foremost, how many shares is that? 2 plus 5 is equal to 7 shares, which is 56 litres. 1 share is equal to 56 over 7, which is equal to 8 litres. And then finally, 8 times 2 to 5 is just going to be what? So it's going to be 2 times 5, 2 times 8, 2, 5 times 8, okay? And that's just going to be 16 to 40. So she needs 16 litres of fruit punch and 40 litres of lemonade. Okay. So during the party, she decides to make some more. She has 8 litres of fruit juice left. So how much extra punch can she make? Okay. So what we need to do is we need to expand this ratio, right? So 2 to 5 just became 8 to a number, right? What is that number? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to divide 8 by 2. Right? So we had to times this by 4 in order to get 8, right? Therefore, right, the amount of lemonade is just going to be 5 times 4, which is equal to 20. So the answer is 20. Now, how much fruit punch does she make? Well, that's easy. All we're going to do is we're just going to add them up. So 8 plus 20 is equal to 28 litres of fruit punch. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video made sense. If you guys liked it, consider subscribing. Helps out the channel a lot. If you guys need some extra support, definitely join my Discord server and I can answer any questions that you have. If you guys do not want to fail your exams because you're going to get tutored by me, please, please, please drop me an email and we can organize a meeting and a quote. Keep on learning as you have no idea what you're capable of doing.